Hey everybody, it's Paul Grossman, the Dark Arts Wizard. Pick a card, any card, maybe that card. No, these are cards for playing cards or doing magic tricks. And although I do like those, there's another set of cards out there I think is really cool. This is called the Agile Maturity Cards, and they're from Agilitest. They have separated into 5 different categories: state of mind, planning, improving, automated testing, and active testing. You can use these to learn over 90 topics in the Agile philosophy. It's like preventing bugs, rather than seeking out a bug's existence. What does that mean? Well, we might be able to have a tool that could detect that something is slightly wrong in our website and then prevent it from becoming something disastrous. What if we take a look at more details on this? Preventing bugs, avoiding bugs in testing, application to test maturity. These are some of the cool things that you can learn about Agile and expand your knowledge and your implementation to make your process much better. They even have a listing of related cards to all this, like pair programming. You have 2 people working together. One thing I'm never crazy about is having a lone ranger. You're the only person with ideas, and there's nobody to bounce those ideas off of anybody else, so they're always all brilliant ideas, regardless of how good they are. When you have 2 people working together, eliminate the ones that may not be of use and work on the ones that are going to give you the biggest bang for the buck. Let me take another quick look at some of our other fields. How about planning? There's shift left, which is do everything possible at all levels in an organization to try to shift the testing effort upstream of the solution so it's not crammed at the end. When you're in a waterfall effect, all that QA testing gets done at the very end. And sometimes development slips its dates and that testing gets crunched smaller and smaller because the release date is set in stone. These cards have really good descriptive and creative ways of giving these ideas and getting them across. So this is really cool, but I definitely want to go and take a look at my favorite group, and that of course is the test automation process. We have categories such as automate everything you can. Automation does increase reliability and the ability to do more. We also have the ice cream cone concept, doing our UI tests, which has more integration, but it's a little bit slower. The higher we go slower with UI tests because that's GUI. That's my area. Then move down into service tests, where you're looking at integration. And finally, unit tests, where we're testing individual methods that are being written by our developers. This gives a great explanation, and it's fun to look at, and it really helps get your team to understand all the different processes and concepts of Agile testing. We have to look at business or functional requirements, subjective or measured daily quantities, like how fast is the system responding, and then again there's non-functional requirements, such as, is the color scheme set up so that someone who might be colorblind, are they still able to see what the information is? Agilitest has really gone and done a lot here to give us a lot of information, to teach teams about all sorts of processes, like Poka-yoke. It originally was called Baka-yoke, which means idiot-proof. And then the practice was renamed, which means mistake-proof. Talk about a lot of different information here, like forgetfulness. It happens when the concentration and memory is failing. Let me give you an example. Let's say we're supposed to be testing a site that's supposed to go live right on Monday morning, but they don't want to interrupt the business, so they plan to do the testing on this on Sunday night at, let's say, 10:30 at night. There's a lot of testing to do. That might take you 3 hours. How well are you going to be working at 1:30 in the morning to go do it? Your mind isn't focused on the task at hand. With automation, you can actually make sure that your tests are finding the defects and issues or validations that it needs to do. So, this is kind of cool. Agilitest. These are the Agile Maturity Cards. Go check out this website. Heck, if you're really lucky, you might get a pack of your own and share it with your team and start getting a much better understanding of Agile and Agile processes. Hey everybody, I'm Paul Grossman, the Dark Arts Wizard. Hope you enjoy this and have yourself a great day.